Hi, this is Di from the Newcastle and Hunter Pet Crematorium. I've just put a little video together just to introduce ourselves and just to give you a little bit of information about us. If you have clicked on this video, you're either doing a little bit of research, you've been through a massive tragedy in the family, or you're just doing a little bit of planning. So my husband and I have been running the business out here for 17 years. The company started 36 years ago by the Smith family. They ran the company for 20 years and we took over in 2005. We specialise in individual pet cremations only. That's our little area of expertise. That's all we do, and we pride ourselves on that. So if you are looking for pet cremation, you've got a lot of decisions that you need to make. You've got to decide whether or not you want to have the pet cremated and return to you, whether or not you want to have the pet cremated and leave their ashes here with us and have them scattered out here at beautiful Port Stephens on our property. We have a lot of families that do that. They do a little bit of a drive-by. They'll go and spend the day down at the bay, have some lunch, and then just give us a little hooray as they drive by, just to say hello to their loved one. It's a beautiful property, and I think it just brings them a little bit of I don't know, what is that, relief or contentment, knowing that they know where they are. So you have those options. You've got to figure out whether or not, what sort of a casket, all of that sort of stuff that you need to make decisions. But one thing I'd like to impress upon you, and something over the years, the many years that I've been dealing with clients within the industry that I have noticed, I've noticed that there's a massive difference between when a human family member dies to when a four-legged family member dies, or a family member that has no legs. We do cremate some snakes and things out here as well, and we've had some beautiful little rats and rabbits and lizards and all sorts of things over the years. So it doesn't matter what form your loved one, it's just a soul that you've connected with. And you've got decisions that you need to make for that family member. And I think the biggest thing that I've noticed, like I said, with the human and the pet industry, it's just so completely different. I remember when my father passed away, it was a massive shock. And his cremation took place a week after he had passed away. And it gave us time to think about what he wanted, what we wanted. Gave us time, not enough time obviously, because it takes more than a week, much more than a week to get over the loss of anybody that you've loved. But it just gives you time, just that little bit more time, just to compose yourself. But in the pet industry, it just seems to be so much faster. It's like whether it's euthanasia or whether it's just a massive accident or old age or whatever, it's like, okay, now what would you like to do? What next step? And come on, and let's get this all sorted. So I would just like to impress upon you that you take some time, that you breathe, that you don't feel pushed or rushed through the process, and that you just take a moment and think, where do I want my loved one to go? What would I like to happen to my loved one's final moments? And just make those decisions as a family, and then give us a call or speak to your vet or whoever that you need to speak to, and then just say, okay, this is what we've decided and this is what we'd like to do. And I just think that helps so much more with the grieving process. There's so much shock involved with the loss, and then having to make all of those decisions so fast. I just think it's so unfair. So just, if I could impress anything upon you, is I would just slow the whole process down. So we're out here at Bob's Farm if you need us at all. Our phone number, 4982-6395, or you can get us on the website, Facebook. There's so many ways to get a hold of companies these days. All of our information's on our website. And this is Di out at the Bob's Farm Pet Crematorium. And thanks for listening, and that's all for now. Bye-bye.